And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 7 p.m., so we'll go ahead and get started. First and foremost, welcome to the 2022 Livingston Junior High Winter Concert. We are absolutely excited to be here this evening to perform for you. We're going to have each of the grade levels, both 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade, perform for you tonight. Before we begin, I would like to go ahead and introduce myself for those of you that don't know who I am. My name is Jesse Albert. I am the head director of bands at Livingston Junior High. Before I begin, I would like to go ahead and go through just a very few things. First and foremost, I would like to thank Ms. Bell and Creekside Elementary for allowing us to use this facility tonight. As well as I would like to extend my thanks to Mr. Nettles, Dr. Snyder, Ms. Bush, Mr. Hollyfield, Ms. Benson, Ms. Reader King, and Ms. Ogden for all their continued support of all that they help with our band program on a daily basis. And without their help, we would not be able to do what we do as far as putting performances on and delivering a quality music education for your students. So I thank those folks, as well as any band boosters and parent volunteers that help us out on a daily basis with so many different things, including concert preparation. For those of you that are unaware, we do have a band booster program that helps support both the Livingston Junior High and high school band. I know we kind of ran out of programs toward the end there, but if you would, if you go on Facebook, most of you are probably on Facebook, if you look up LRB Band Boosters, you can see a lot of photos from tonight. There should be a QR code at the bottom right corner of your program. If you scan that, that should allow you to see the pictures that are going to be posted, hopefully either later tonight or tomorrow. So you're more than welcome to go through and look to see if your child happens to be in any of these pictures. All right. Otherwise, if you would like any other additional information on how you can be involved in our parent volunteer organization, the email address is written on the program. And if you would like an extra copy of the program, feel free to send me an email at jalbert@livingstonISD.com. I'm more than happy to send you a copy of it. All right. Otherwise, a couple quick things, just general concert procedures and etiquette. Photography is absolutely encouraged, but if you guys wouldn't mind, hopefully there's plenty of light on the stage, but no flash photography, that way we don't distract any of the performers. We do ask that you do remain seated as each group is performing, just out of respect for them. As well as silencing any and all cell phones. Please wait until each piece is finished to clap and cheer. We absolutely encourage it. We just ask that you wait until after the piece is concluded. We do also, we had mentioned to them already, but we do ask that each grade level stick around to the end of the concert to watch each of the grade levels as they are doing the same thing. All right, at this time, we would like to go ahead and begin our portion of the concert. So I would like to go ahead and introduce Daniel Munson, Assistant Director of Bands here at Livingston Junior High, that will be starting off the
said, my name is Daniel Munson. I'm the assistant band director at Livingston Junior High. Tonight, our 6th grade band has a great lineup for you guys, so we're going to get right into it. This is number 14, Rolling Along. Yeah, so I guess that, depending on who you ask, Mary Had a Little Lamb could be considered a Christmas tune. But our next one is undeniably a Christmas classic. It's going to be number 38, Jingle Bells. we move along. This next one actually was a little challenging for our students at first, just because it kind of introduces some different musical concepts, and then on top of that, just some subdivided rhythms. But these kids have been working really hard, and I'm excited to show you what they got. This one is number 79, Jolly Old St. Mary.
All right, so how about that? A lot of the, yeah, go ahead. You know, these young musicians have come a long way since, you know, we made our trips to their, you know, their 5th grade music classes and, you know, asking, you know, what instrument do you want to play? And, you know, testing them on their mouthpieces to, you know, now about 2.5 months of playing their instrument, you know, being able to do what they do now. You know, a lot of those short numbers use a lot of the first, you know, basic 5 or 6 notes or so that they learn in their instrument. And typically with these kind of programs, we usually program a lot of, you know, a lot of different numbers out of their book that they use every day in class. However, you know, they put in a lot of work over these past 2.5 months, and so we decided that, you know, we normally wait for the spring concert to do something like this, but we decided that, you know, I think they got what it takes. And so we decided to introduce a full page of music to them as soon as their winter concert. Normally we wait till the spring concert to do that. But at this time we would like to go ahead and present our featured piece that includes a lot of different rhythms and parts that happen between a lot of the different sections. They're not all playing the same thing at the same time. So at this time I would like to go ahead and present Reindeer Boogie. Also, did I happen to mention that was only their 5th time playing that piece as a full group?
All right.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more for y'all. This is a classic we always keep at the very end of the program. 7th and 8th grade know this one very well. This is Hard Rock Blues. We would like to go ahead and transition from our 6th grade band to our 7th grade band. Once again, we do ask that all performers stay until 8th grade has finished concluding performing. So thank you all very much, and thank you for your patience as we transition between bands. Give them one more round of applause for our 6th grade band.
Hello again. Alright, so that was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and this is the junior high 7th grade band. So a couple weeks ago, we took some 7th and 8th graders over to Hardin Jefferson High School to audition for the All-Region Band. For those of you that are unfamiliar with what All-Region Band is, it's basically like an all-star band. You have to audition to try to be in it, you audition for a panel of judges, and then based on how you do, you might make it. If you do make it, it's a very, very big deal, and before we continue our time with you this evening, we want to recognize the students in 7th grade band that made it. And so one at a time, I'll call them and stand up to be recognized. We have Emma Early. And with that, our last piece today with you is going to be our rendition of Jingle Bell Rock.
I love you. Jingle bell rock. What?
right, thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting in front of you currently is the 8th grade Livingston Junior High Band. The piece they just began with is a piece called Fanfare for the Faithful. It features a very, very famous melody here oftentimes during this time, Adeste Fidelis, also known as O Come All Ye Faithful. You know, as they have progressed through their band careers, they have you know, definitely taken the step into playing different variety of different styles of music. And for their second piece, we would like to go ahead and showcase a jazz swing style composition of a melody you've probably heard before. This is Jingle Jazz. At this time, we'd like to go ahead and recognize a few students before we play our last piece of music. First and foremost, when our students get to the 8th grade, they have an opportunity to participate in our 8th grade band manager program. This is a program designated for 8th grade students to be able to volunteer and help out the high school band in numerous different events, including football games and competitions. And I will say that they have been a tremendous help in getting the marching production that you see during halftime shows and Saturday competitions alike, and we couldn't have done it without them. And so at this time, if you have served as an 8th grade manager at any point during the season, could you go ahead and stand for me, please? Tremendous help they are. I would also like to go ahead and recognize the following 8th grade students that have auditioned and earned a spot in the ATSSB Region 10 All-Region Band. Some of these folks that you see here tonight were also placed in the All-Region Band last year, but we also have some brand new faces to the All-Region Band this year. And this time I'd like to go ahead and recognize those people. Please stand when your name is called. Luisa Perez-Montez.
All right.
Zoe Tidwell. Ashton Garrett. Skylar Rushing. Mackenzie Cowles. Jocelyn Clark. Edward Turk. And all the way in the back we have Talon McLean. And last but certainly not least, Emmanuel Rosas. And this time we'd like to go ahead and close out our portion of the program with a Christmas classic. This is Sleigh Ride. And that's all, folks. Y'all have a happy holidays and have a safe drive home. Thank y'all very much for coming out tonight.